Alright, well, we're back in Walkerton, Ontario. We're at access point 5. Gordon and I were up here last long weekend. We went from access point 3 in Hanover down to access point 5. So today we're going to pick up that trip now from access point 5. And we're going to go 19 or 20 kilometers downstream, so about 4 hours. Although we'll do it in less time than that. We're going to pull out at access point 7. We've actually left another vehicle down there to pick us up. 4 or 5 hours, I guess, with a few stops on the river. And overcast day, so we may get a little bit wet later on today, but won't be the first time. And Gordon and I are sporting new hats now in the event that we do get some water, so at least our heads will stay dry. The rest of us is going to get soaked in, so it'll be fun anyway. Looking forward to it. Well, I don't know how deep this is going to be. I think I'm obviously we've never been down this stretch of river before. We didn't really have to get out and walk last time, so I'm hoping we're not walking like we were on the Grand River. But actually, the last section of the Grand River was fine. We only had to walk once. So it's Monday of a long weekend, civic holiday. So normally we're out on Friday afternoons, although we did come out on a Monday on July 4th for the long weekend. So normally when we're on the river, we don't see many people, but I expect we'll see a few more today. Actually, there's a group ahead of us. And we did see some vehicles parked at the pickup spot, so I would suspect that we're going to run into at least a couple of people, but we'll see. So Walkerton's about 130 kilometers north of where I live in Cambridge. About an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes to get here. 4 hours today, Gord. You can take as many breaks as you want to take today. It won't be 4 hours. Oh well, we got here.
It's a nice nature setting here.
It's a nice little river, isn't it?
It's more like it, huh? You don't know highway noise.
Yeah. So Gord, if we had just said, let's go to access point 8 in Paisley,
I'd have went.
we would have actually gotten out of this river at the same time, because I wasted 45 minutes trying to find access point 7. I bet you I would have found access point 8 easy, right? It was only another 8 kilometers by the way to get there.
We were on the water before one, didn't I think.
Yeah, we on the water for one, yes. Yeah. So I think that depending on how many stops that we have, we will be pulling out at 5 o'clock, between 5 and 5:30.
Perfect. Well, people have to like us to sit and look at the front of their kayaks.
Gord, you know what? I don't really actually put it out there because I'm expecting a lot of people to watch it. You already know my philosophy.
Yeah.
It's so that I can watch it, you know, in the wintertime, and when I get older and I want to go back and have a look at it.
From now, we're gonna look back at that.
Yeah, look at those videos and go, you know what? I used to actually think it's fun. So.
And now it's forever available on the.
There's lots of water right here, Gord. Well, it's getting shallow over there now. Stay over here. Yeah, I saw the other one on the side over there. I know. They're a pair. I know, I saw them. You going left or right?
I guess I think that's pretty shallow on the left. I don't know about up here either.
I think it's going to be shallow both sides.
Maybe not far from the rock. Go left.
Like this left or that left? Hey?
I think we're going to be fine.
I was taking a picture of the heron.
No, I hit rock.
It's good though. I mean, I wasn't really steering coming through there because I was drifting, taking a picture. Yeah, but the current took me through. It was fine.
They keep waiting around till we catch up.
Well, you know what? These herons are keeping them entertained today, huh? It's the same set of herons coming down the river with us. We've been following them for 20 minutes now. That was two though. Picked up a friend. There he is again. Lots of heron footage. Look at the way the cedars grow on the shore. If you go up the Speed River in Guelph and Cambridge, cedars up and down both sides, and they're right on the edge of the bank like that. But I've never really had a chance to look at the cedars on the Speed on that section of the river because I don't go down it with the kayak. But look at the roots. No wonder those things get toppled over easy, right? There's both of them again.
Actually, like 50 yards
and then stay, just because they're both there. One's on the left right there, and then one's further down. Okay.
Bunch of them. Holy shit!
Hey?
Look at them all.
Where?
To the right.
Is there a hawk over there?
Like, I'm gonna say there was 20. Find out about hawks because they're kind of.
Yeah, there's could just been crows or blackbirds. So another really beautiful stretch of river. I mean, we've been lucky with different places we've been able to paddle this year. The water's not as fast as further up, just before access point 5, but the scenery is certainly great. And we've got these two herons that have been staying just ahead of us. Lots of stuff to chase down the river, but the river's beautiful now. Really nice.
I think left.
This is non-stop bird footage.
You're gonna get stuck.
Hey?
You're gonna get stuck.
I'm not gonna get stuck. Like I said, Gord, I like to crash through things.
Huh?
Because I like to crash through things.
That's right.
And if I get stuck on the other side, then well, that's my own fault, right?
I forgot about Gulf Lake. Well, we have that under the bridge at Dunville. There we had the...
There's a loon too. Yeah. So that was good coming through that little bit of water there. Both of our friends decided to get up and move.
Yeah.
Which is nice. They got caught as they were just kind of moving across the river.
Pretty close that time though.
Yeah. I don't think they're really bothered by us, because they could have turned around and gone past us and gone upstream by now if they're really bothered by us, because they know we're only going in one direction.
Feels like one of those scary kids cartoons where, you know, those are the evil birds that are flying back to the castle, letting them know we're coming.
Yeah, no kidding, eh?
Pieces of Ferrari. We got everything. Nice. Not much reason to paddle here. Keep her straight.
All right, these herons are keeping me entertained anyway, and you know what? The water's interesting enough that it's not boring.
That's why you still got lots of battery left?
Oh, I'm pretty sure we can pull over whatever you want to pull over.
Well, I'm just looking at that little spot on the right.
Okay, well let's get through these little rapids here. That's fine.
Or if you want to get around the bend and see if you get up a little further. I'm good with it. Might as well not.
This little spot's good here. No, we can watch those guys and their raft come through here. That's cool. I'll get some B-roll. All right, so we're just gonna cut into the right here.
Fancy maneuvering.
Hey?
Fancy maneuvering.
There you go, Bert. See? I like my new shoes.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I like them. They're good. I'm not 100% on the hat though. Yeah, I'm not 100%. You know why? The wind keeps picking the flap. You all set, sir? I'm flying out of the way. It's hot enough. I actually wouldn't mind the rain right now.
It doesn't rain on kayak trips.
Well, if it does rain today, it's going to come down.
It won't be cold today.
Oh,
There's the 2 herons up there in the lake.
I know, they've been waiting for us. I know, I see them.
That's funny.
Yeah, so we stopped. Actually, we spent an hour on the river, and every battery changed. We had a bit of a break, so we had a bit of a break, and the herons had just stopped, just upstream from us, and back in the water. And it looks like these guys are being entertained by us because they've been waiting for us. Here they are here, and I'm going to see if I can actually get by them this time without disturbing them. Oh, Gord, you know what? I am kind of looking forward to going home and having a look at the footage of this. I can tell you right now, I mean, coming off that Grand River trip, I wasn't sure I was going to be able to do anything with that segment. There's a little bit of interest there, but for the most part, it's the same piece of river over and over and over again.
Yeah. This is nice.
This has got lots of variety. So the river is interesting, but these 2 herons here are like...
Yeah, and there's a... I thought it was raining, but it's these bugs. That's funny.
These are a bit of a hike to come to this river here, but it's worth the drive.
Absolutely.
I don't mind the drive. And it's funny that we keep on doing them on a Friday, on a Monday though, and I got to work the next day.
Well, now it won't blow away.
Yeah, I was just about to go ahead and put the string on my hat because I've got the string down, the chin strap. Yeah. And I think I've just decided I'm going to put that.
You said that with yourself for a beer. That is the first time that has ever happened.
Eh? Well, because I could feel the flap of my hat getting pulled up, right? That's the reason why I asked the question.
It's very gusty.
Because a baseball cap, I don't have to worry about that. It's never an issue. Baseball cap never comes
That's
off.
why I've never lost.
But now I've got my little string now, right? So there you go.
Cools you off when you wear a wet hat.
That's all. I don't know. I might go back to a baseball cap actually, because I mean, my head feels hotter than this.
Well, this hat now it bumps off with my life jacket because the brim at the back.
Yeah.
And it's annoying.
Well, I can also feel it on my ears too. So I'm not 100% convinced I actually am going to wear this hat.
Look at this hole in here on the back. And those little birds, they're going with it.
Yeah. So it's not just the herons that have been following us all downriver. It's also a kingfisher off on the left here. So apparently the 3 of these guys are friends because they're hanging out together. And they're obviously entertained as well because they only go downstream about 40 or 50 yards and then they park it again and they go pick it back up again when they see us again. So I don't think we're bothering them. Quite frankly, they could have gone upstream by now right back to where we started. So. See, I took that track there. Gordon had to navigate around 3 rocks. I swear to God, these birds know they're on camera. They know they're on the camera. They do. I mean, I can't be anything else. a good stretch of river. I enjoyed that. And there's our friend again. After every stretch of whitewater, bird?
That was awesome.
Bird's always waiting for us at the bottom, waiting to be on camera. Right. So the last 3 sections of river that we've gone through, the birds were waiting there. And it's always at the end of the section. I know there's a loon over there. Yeah, that's a loon. Yeah. We'll give him a wide berth, leave him alone. He's gone already anyway. So. Yeah. That actually was a good little piece of river, wasn't it? Yeah. I enjoyed that.
You had to paddle it, right?
Oh, that's why. I mean, you know what? I'm not doing an advertisement for Heron XT's board, but for a $900 boat, this boat's pretty compact, and it floats high in the water, and it handles that stuff really well, and it's solid, man. I don't worry about breaking it.
Your boat's a lot better than mine, except the storage issues and stuff.
Yeah. So the next version up from this is the one I'm looking at next. I'll still keep this for river trips, but what I'll do is I'll sell my 9-footer, and then let whoever's taking the second kayak take this one. Yeah. Because if I'm doing this river, I'll do it in this kayak.
And you would do this in a 14-footer?
No, I would do it in this kayak. I don't need a bigger kayak. I don't need a bigger kayak for going down things like this. No. This is fine. This is all I need. This is my river kayak. This one here. All right. Now I'm gonna see if I can get a skirt for it though. Yeah, there's some good sections on the river today. So,
and your hair and your hair,
I know, every single time we go through any kind of a rapid, he's always on the other side. Here's our new birds. What kind of bird's that? I'm gonna go and find out what kind of duck that is. That's a pretty little duck.
Really tiny.
Yeah.
Like a bullet.
So obviously the soil around here is sandy.
Look at that. This is awesome.
Eh?
Awesome.
All right, so now you gotta ask yourself, which is better?
What?
Section 4 or Section 5? Because this is Section 5. Section 4 is the one that's got the chute on it.
Oh, from the dam down?
Yeah,
It's getting pretty close.
yeah, I agree.
This is the, you know, you think about it, we paddled quite a bit to get to the fun stuff, right?
Okay, so you know what would be a really good afternoon in the future? Not that I'm suggesting we do it anytime soon, because I do want to finish the river. But we could peg this one and do 4 to 6.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right? Put those
And
two
just
sections
keep going
together,
through
and that's
Hanover,
5.5 hours in the river, and it's good river.
Look at it, it's a road in there.
So Gord and I were just discussing whether we like the section from the dam through the chute into Walkerton better, or this section better. Now there's those 3 hour sections there, so you need a full day to combine the two of them together, but yeah, I was pretty good on this one. My boat rides much higher than Gord's does.
Woo, that went right up my skirt.
Did you get wet?
Yeah.
Did you? Actually, the water came over the top of mine twice.
That was quite a little wall.
Well, there was one there. That was a good little wave, eh?
Turn around and see what that looks like.
Yeah, that was a good little wave. It doesn't look that amazing from here. I was just going into that rapid going, I'm not sure which one I like better. 4, right, into Walkerton,
Yeah.
or this one. And that section there is the best piece of river we've. Well, actually, now the top one and the second one are now on this stretch,
Yeah,
right?
that last kilometer has been top shelf.
But that was better than the chute.
Yeah. I think the chute has more danger though in a higher flow.
Oh, I'm sure the chute's amazing when there's lots of water going through there, right?
I think the undercurrent 5
And I'm sure that one would be even bigger too, but that was actually for the middle of the summer. That was pretty good. That was a little bit there. Oh, that was good. Enjoyed that. Yeah, no, I wouldn't. Well, I mean, actually, that was a lot for you to take you down to Paris last fall, but
I'm no pro now, but I can keep her straight going down that.
yeah. Yeah, the trip that we had from Conestoga Golf Club down into Kitchener, past the Grace Island Golf Course last Friday, which is what put the video up. That's if you're looking for calmer water, that's a beautiful stretch of river, and you don't get into any trouble at all. It's a nice, beautiful stretch, but pretty much flat. Section 4 and Section 5 of the Saugeen though, and access point 4, access point 5. We're going down 6 now. I would suggest that with some experience, because this is way more fun though. But you do need to know how to keep your boat straight going down the river and how to navigate around rocks.
I like the Saugeen guy.
You like it? Yeah, it's a good river, isn't it? Yeah.
You got to sharpen up your skills to come down here, that's for sure.
Why? Can you imagine what this would be like in May?
Oh.
Eh?
But maybe by next May we'll be ready for it. I certainly wouldn't be afraid of it.
Yeah, I'd give the chute a second like though in May. Though. And this river just keeps on entertaining us. It's every 5 or 10 minutes you get another little set of rapids. It's actually really good. Thoroughly enjoying Saugeen and this stretch of river. It's very nice. I'm just pick it up, see if I keep my hat. Hey, which way are you going?
I'm thinking this way, right?
Okay, that's definitely the shorter way.
Shorter, and looks like it's got some little rapids there.
Okay.
Hey,
I'll follow you.
I've committed.
There you go. So this is the spot that Gord and I basically went over. Gord was literally going into that tree. I managed to get past it, but it ended up still sucking the back of the boat into the back of the tree. So I basically got past it, at least to the middle of the boat anyway, and then the water pushed me into that tree as well. So that's the reason why I went over. Now I should have just been watching what Gord was doing, because you could have cut further over here and definitely got through there no problem, but that tree was definitely in the middle of where that water was going, and it took both of us out. We got out over there. That's how far down we came in the water before we got out of the river. So that was a rush. It was good fun, and we're just gonna have a bit of a break because the river looks like it's even worse down there. So it looks like we're gonna be back into it in a minute, but we're gonna have a quick break here now that we've got the boats dumped out. Both survived no problem though, so we're good. All had our stuff in copper water bags, so nothing got damaged. Camera was tethered, so the camera survived, as you can see in the footage. So there you go. Remember to tether your cameras if you're going to put them on a kayak. All right, mine's been in the river twice in 2 weeks. All right, well, 1.5 times speed. Gord and I basically did the same thing. I was watching it actually coming through that section. We turned the right section, the water was moving faster. And then as you got closer to where the water was moving, we could see a tree in the way. And we both thought we were going to be able to basically navigate around the tree. And we both found out that that wasn't as easy to do as we thought it was. And both ended up over. So anyway, on the video, we're going to get back into that same stretch of river. And it looks like there's more downstream for us to have some fun with. So it should be an interesting hour before we stop again. That was some work getting off those rocks, but we're all ready to go again. There we go. That was an interesting section of river. There's a dead tree, birch tree sticking out in the middle of the river, and Gord and I both thought we were going to get around that, but as soon as you got close to it, the water sucked you right into it. So I almost made it. cool too, eh?
Well, got her sea legs back anyway.
There you go. All right, so it was nice to have that fast section as soon as we get back on the river again. That was pick the right line in that situation. Be careful of that too. It's I have never gone over it. In all of my years of kayaking, Gord, that is the first time I've ever come out. Seriously, I've been doing this for years. I've had kayak for like 18 years. It's the only time I've ever come out of a kayak. So, you know what that tells you? I obviously wasn't trying hard enough.
Well, you can't win a battle with a tree.
Well, yeah, you know what? That was a laugh though. Actually, it was good fun. I enjoyed that. Yeah, I think we would have been a little bit. We both would have been a bit more upset if we'd lost something valuable, like a GoPro or a cell phone or something like that, right? Yeah. So I mean, the GoPro obviously was tethered, which is good. We lost our herons. No, we didn't. I just said we lost our herons. Okay, so these herons have been following us downstream the whole time, but they're still with us. I was taking video of the herons, right? They're back. They're following us again, and obviously, you certainly don't get bored, do you? No cars. That's the part I like the best. Yeah, I just like the quiet. Yeah, it is a, you know, I have driven up north, Owen Sound a lot, for example, Cub Moray, plenty of times. So we've crossed the Saugeen, out to Sable Beach, crossed the Saugeen, you know, 30, 40 times. And every time I cross it, I said, I want to go kayaking there. And this year, finally, I've come up and done it. This is a great river. All right, sir, where are you going? Where are you going? All right. I can see it. Yeah, I know, eh? Yeah, you gotta keep your eye out for those logs. You should get pushed up against them. Water has a mind of its own. I don't want it to go underneath that. Good.
That's awesome.
Great stretch of river. I love it. This is definitely not boring.
No, you gotta pay attention down these things here. Rocks and logs.
Yeah, no, that's good. It is definitely worth the drive to the Saugeen, that's for sure. just missed that rock. Last minute adjustment. I don't try to hit him, but I do try to go behind him. Camera, so we still get lots of footage on the camera. There's your hand, buddy. He's back again. Thanks for the visit. That's a different one though. Because if that was the one that we saw earlier, then there'll be a second one somewhere, and I don't see it. Yeah, I think we're about halfway now, Gord. Yeah, we go through access point 6, but I don't think that's access point 6. Yeah, no, I thought we were like 3 hours to access point 6, and then it was an hour after that to 7. I mean, somebody's getting in and out there, but I don't think that's the access point. I mean, you're better off on the right over there if you want to go over the right. If you want to avoid it, Gord, there's a channel off to the right. If you want to avoid it. Saugeen continues to entertain. It never gets boring on this river. That's the reason you like it so much. There's always something going on. It's great. Don't mind me if I'm a little leery of trees right now. Yep, we'll give them a wide berth. This one actually is going to be a little bit more interesting than I first thought. Over here? That was interesting. Okay.
I liked it. You gotta steer it. You gotta steer and maneuver.
Yeah, I have to navigate that. That was actually kind of interesting. Trying to keep Gordon there as long as I could. Oh, there you go. Here's the bridge. You called it. And here's access point 5 right here. 6 right here. So the guidebook says that this is a 3-hour paddle from access point 5 to access point 6. And Gord and I are exactly 3 hours according to the guidebook. Now, we had 2 stops though, probably at least 20 minutes each stop. So, but yeah, if you include the stops, it basically is as per the guidebook. So we'll get out and have another stop here, and then we'll finish the last hour. All right, Gord, what did you think of that section of river?
Spectacular.
Eh? Now, is it better than the section that's got the chute on it?
Hard to say. Today had some spectacular spots, but I guess that's why you videotape it, right? Because you can forget about them pretty quick.
Well, you know what? I like both sections of the river. I want to do them both again.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I don't want to do the part from Hanover, but I do part from 4 to 5, and then 5 to 6 has been great.
It'll be interesting to see what this last hour's like.
Yeah.
To see if we need to add it on too.
Well, I mean, if we went, but if we did 4 to 5, 5 to 6, that's 6 hours according to the guidebook.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be 5 hours for us though.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's shallow, bro. We'll be fine. Hey? Should have followed you. No, I'm fine. I went a little right of you. You had a better line. It was just a little shallower on the other side than where you were. Alright, so we're actually half an hour south of access point 6. We had found a good spot for a break there. Looks like somebody's camped there before actually. So just half an hour south of access 6 is actually a good campsite. Anyway, we're back on the river. I don't think we have more than an hour left, but we'll see how things go anyway. I don't think we've got more than 4 or 5 kilometers left actually. We'll see. We're not far now, Gord, because I saw those hydro lines. There's the power lines right there, man. They're on the other side of the access point. Yeah, I don't think we're that far, man.
So when I need to book stuff on my own, you just never know what that's going to happen. Yeah, how do you get to Hanover and say, okay, I'm done now, knowing what the next 3 hours will be? Yeah. You don't go down the middle.
Well, you were in the best spot there, sir. I didn't see that till the very end. that was the best stretch so far on this little section, right? Between 6 and 7, that's the only white water we've seen, really. That was good, that little section. We were just to the left on the other side, right? Does not. There's an access spot here, Gord, but I don't think it's our access spot. It is it's not signed though at all.